Hi everyone, welcome to the Central Library of Rochester and Monroe County. We are in the Rundell Memorial Library building in Harold Hacker Hall and the Anthony Mazzioli Gallery, home of the 2023 Art of the Book and Paper exhibit. Thank you all for joining us for our virtual tour of the exhibit for our awards reception that is on October 18th. We're going to go through the exhibit and see all of the pieces. If you have a piece in the show, congratulations and thank you for submitting to the exhibit. We love this show. It's one of our favorites and one of our most popular. So we're going to start here. In this case, we have Within My Garden Go by Deborah Kramer. We have Many Fins by Janet Reynolds. Book of Mending by Linda Hanauer. And I apologize if I pronounce your name wrong. We have a lot of artists this year, probably one of our biggest, and from 10 different countries. This is Balsam Cress number 3 by Rebecca Cohen. Encantos da Natureza by Armina Marasaka Sokol. Maribel's Compulsion by Alessi Vestal Ellis. Legs, the Fancy Fan by Rebecca Boardman. We Arrive, We Leave, again by Alessi Vestal Ellis. Adelina's Songbook by Claire Marcus. Ghost Written, 523 by Janetta Ho. Yarning by Lori Foster. Visible Climate Change by Rachel Simmons. We're going to turn around and walk through the gallery. Depositions by Barbara Page, which has an honorable mention in Artist's Book. This is Under the Same Sky by Jingjing Yang. Medieval Art by Rosemary Ray. The Lens of Home by Michelle Heather Pollock. Ground Level by Jim Kokas. This piece right here is Land of the Giants by Tony DeGrardi. Antigone by Sophocles by Timothy Cosgrave. And in the middle there, see if I can get a better look at it for you. That is Strike Everywhere, Strike Anywhere by Deborah Phillips Chodoff. Here we have Blanco Negro, Black and White by Floki Hovry from Buenos Aires, Argentina. 2022 A Diary of Temperatures by Elaine Downing. Aura of Moa by Charlene Asado. Bloom by Janet Reynolds. The Firebird, an honorable mention in Artist Books by Magdalena Cordero. The Road by Kathy Williams. Portal by Anita Ganji Balkun. SARS-CoV 2019 by Shirley Catiano. Between the Earth and Sky by Mara Caruso. Welcome to Climate Change by Robert Hunter. Disconnecting the Reality of Old Glory by Doug Beube. How Should a Person Be by Rachel Stickney. Dictionary of the Unknown by Deborah Kramer. Them's the Breaks by Rebecca Boardman. Antarctica, an Explorer's Archive by Rachel Simmons. Peace by Naomi Velasquez. Traveling by Jersa Latit Kronbauer. Preparing for Possibilities by Susan Carmen Duffy. Tornado Genesis by Ralusa Inasu. Again, I apologize if I mispronounce your name. Isolation by Maida Imasili. Unknown Faces, an honorable mention in Artist Books by Ana Lucia Aria Rodriguez. Right Idea by Rosemary Ray. "221 Ripples, Gate Valve" by Chris Perry. I Cannot See It, Marie Soule-Patrick. See It Through, also by Marie Soule-Patrick. And Let's See by Marie Soule-Patrick. Here we have Balms Crest number 9 by Rebecca Cohen and Balms Crest number 2. Better to See You by Diane Silka. DAAD by Catherine Cannell. Tea Bags by Laurel Rogers. Back Door by Patricia Walter Matthews. It's Better to Give by Marjan Mood. Train of Thought by Mary Kritz. Adoration by Deborah Kramer. Daichotmi by Melinda Collins Nix is in front of that. The small one in the back on the stand is Hexes by Michelle Heather Pollock. And here in front of it, we have Views from Another Window by Rachel Smith. Cabinets of Curiosities 2 and 3 by Linda Hanauer. Sea Songs by Marie Page. Seeds by Magdalena Cordero. This is Sanho Samfim by Maria Ducamaro Tonilo Kun. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Weave Through Winter 2022 by Laura Moorhead. Desert Nest by Melinda Collins Nix. Tiny Books of Wishes and Tiny Books of Birds by Patrina Case. And Quilt Capsules by Janet Reynolds. In this case, we have Weave Through Winter 2021 by Laura Moorhead. In front, we have Exercises in Vulnerability by Melanie Mowinski. Dream by Percy So. Takeout by Anita Ganji Bakun. Catch of the Day by Bettina Pauli, an honorable mention in Artist Books. This piece right here is Thoughts of Chen Zhuang, a folded discarded book of poetry by Janetta Ho. This paper sculpture is Extincio by Tania Lazzato, an honorable mention in paper sculpture. The martini set in the back is 219 Ripples, Shaken Not Stirred by Chris Perry. And this piece right here is Refugees 2 by Carol Kunstedt. This piece here is Tower of Tears by Robert Marvin. It is first place in paper sculpture. In this case, we have 23 shows, 37 days, 32 states, a tour, journal in collage and drawing by Heather Anderson. Night Walk by Deborah Phillips Shodoff. I'm Telling My Kids This Is Facebook by Emily Gammon. 27 Wives by Martha Schermerhorn. And Let Go 2 by Carolyn Shattuck. Sorry, the chandelier reflects on the glass on this angle. Five Faces of Fred by Laurie Foster. Garden Herbs by Laurel Rogers. Silent Conversations by Jennifer Schuer. Altered Flight by Jim Kokas. River Books 2, Light and Shadows by Barbara Hulker. Healing Garden by Jennifer Schuer. White on White by Rebecca Grant. And Watercourse 1, Lake, River, Stream by Barbara Hulker. An honorable mention in Artist Book. Zephyr's Absedrian Art Journal, an Interpretive Dictionary of Words by Cecilia Elise Crane. Redacted by Cecilia Elise Crane. Charm Bracelet by Hugh Brighton. A Syllabus by Nina Gaby. Non-Omnis Memoriar by Nina Gaby. And When I Was Japanese, also by Nina Gaby. Pressing On, numbers 91, 106, and 108 by Carol Kunstadt. Mirrors by Deborah Philip Shodoff. This piece also has a video form component that you can watch in relation to this piece. This piece here is Shells by Ron Martin Dent. Savage River Magpie by Charlotte Bird. Vessel Book number 2 by Rachel Stickney. Silverware by Diane Silvka. Sinner, Liar, Shadow by Martha Schermerhorn. Strata 23 and 19 by Catherine Robinson. Route Map by Mary Goebbels. Ambling 2 by Anita Gangi Bakun. This piece here is called Black Revelry in honor of the Sugar Shack, based on the artwork The Sugar Shack, and it has a record component that correlates with each of these pieces here.
Yeah. Now that didn't stop us from sneaking out of bed and creeping down the stairs and tucking ourselves in that spot where the light from downstairs gives way to the shadow.
In the tall case here, Crown of Expectations by Marcia Vulgar. Time Traveler's Shoe by Marcia Vulgar. It's Not What You Expected is this piece here. is the second place in Altered Books, also by Marcia Vulgar. Bloom Where You Were Planted by Jocelyn Cohen. And down here is the Interchangeable Dictionary by Doug Boob, and it is an honorable mention in Altered Books. This piece here is Books Hikikomori Shut In by Joanne Steinhardt. I'm going to come over here along the wall. Fall by Joe Zalewski. My Hair is Getting Long by Jacob Z. Wang. Napoleon by Tony DeGardi. Do You Believe in Magic? Also by Tony DeGardi. Images from the Inside of Your Eye by Eliza Thomas. An Everyday Walk by Ellen Schiffman. Lovers in Reprose by Nancy Jo Gambuka. River Books number 5, Light and Shadow by Barbara Hawker. Wanderlust 3 and 5 by Carol Kunstad. This is second place in paper sculpture. Catharsis by Michelle Heather Pollock. This is Best in Show. Reference by Jacqueline Huang. Divination by Rebecca Grace Hill. It's Alive by Mary Goebbels. A Girl of the Limberlost, Sharon Dwyer Buzzard. Book Garden by Janine Stein. The Song of the Cardinal by Sharon Dwyer Buzzard. Miso Ginger Broth by Ben Rubin. Unsweetened Flax Milk by Ben Rubin. And Green Mango Fruit Juice by Ben Rubin. Here is the First Place Artist book, Ascension by Jim Kokos. Honorable mention artist altered book, Gustav Builds a Tower by Lynn Skordal. Orlova by Rachel Simmons. Immigrant by Christine Boyugos. Fibers in Water by Marie Sol Pyro Friocourt. Vazios by Jane Balconi. Rolls and Tubes, A History of Photography by Colleen Mullins. Ideal by Louisa Germany Paula Gutierrez. Double-Sided Shortcomings by Doug Bayub. Relative Strangers by Elise Vesdel Ellis. Untitled by Patricia Walter Matthews. Transitions by June Tyler. Bark Leaf Lichen by Ellen Schiffman. Expositions Are the Timekeepers of Progress by Colleen Mullins. Bookbinding Mania by Ying Yang. Koa Grove by Charlene Asado. Life Cycle by Katie DeLay. Mother by Morgan Lowry Kane. The Language of Blue by Ellen Schiffman. In this case, we have My Old Friend by Gabrielle Walter. And Multitudes, also by Gabrielle Walter. This piece here is Hour 12 in collaboration with Marjan Mood by Magdalene Ferru. The Disappeared by Katie DeLay. Next, we have Parenting by Anna Pincus. And Night Monsters Fighting League, also by Anna Pincus. Last and certainly not least for our cases is Patchwork Retrospect and The Dining's Table by Allison Stein. Interchangeable by Virginia Farnsworth. Una Historia Verda de Melgroves by Celio Ormanelis McFarlane. The Barn Story by Deborah Jones. Greer by Charlotte Bird. And Secret Garden by Magdalene Ferru. Thank you for joining us on this virtual tour of the Art of the Book and Paper exhibit. We hope that you will join us for the next show and explore our online version of the brochure. And have a good evening.